My 29M, GF, 27F, of 3 years cheated on me with my brother, 27M. My family is siding with them. Despite my desire to shame them publicly, I will use fake names. Also, English is not my first language, so sorry for any error. I, 29M, have a younger brother, Gabriel, 27M. Until a couple of months ago, I would have described him as a people person. Someone who make up for his lack of skills with his great eloquence and ability to read people. Now I would describe him as a devil with a silver tongue. While growing up, I have sheltered him from any kind of problem. Bullies picked up on him? I made them stop. He struggled in math? I spent hours helping him understand how to solve every exercise. My parents are good people. They were strict with me but helped whenever I was in need. As long as they saw I was trying. For example, for my first car, I worked in order to buy it. Once I made enough money to pay half of it, they paid the other half. Despite that, it was clear that Gabriel was always the favorite one. Same context. The car. When Gabriel turned 18 and got his driver license, they bought him a car. He never had to work for it. This favoritism toward him only grew stronger once I went to college. I decided to study computer engineering. My parents are old-fashioned and don't understand what a computer engineer's job is. To them, I play video games from dawn to dusk. Their words, not mine. I tried multiple times to explain to them what I do, but it's like talking to a wall. My brother studied business. Once he graduated, he started searching for a job. The company I was, and still am, working for was hiring people, so I told him. He got the job and now he works in the sales department. 3 years ago I started dating Chelsea, 27F. We dated for 3 years and after a couple of months I presented her my whole family. She and my brother got along, but I never thought anything about it. Fast forward to 1 year ago. My department was short on staff. There was a recession. People were let go and that put even more work on my and my colleagues' shoulders. For 2 months, more or less, I worked from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then crawled home and basically fell asleep instantly. Even during the weekends, I was too tired to do anything special. This caused me and Chelsea to not be able to meet each other as much as usual. Normally we would go out at least twice a week. During those 2 months, we went out once a week or once every 2 weeks. After those 2 months ended, things went back to normal. Or so I thought. I noticed that Chelsea was distant even while we were together and her behavior was weird. She became quite possessive with her phone. She would suddenly cancel our dates and other things like that. Anyway, fast forward to 3 months ago and I found out Chelsea had been cheating on me with my brother. Yeah, I looked through her phone. It's a violation of her privacy. I know. I think I have never been so angry in my whole life. I kicked her out, went to my brother's house and confronted him. He laughed in my face. This man, my own brother, stole my GF after everything I did for him and even laughed in my face. Not reacting violently in that moment was the biggest test of self-restraint I ever had. I told him I had no brother from that moment onward and to act accordingly. I got out, called our parents and told them what happened. They seemed to understand and said they would talk to Gabriel. The next few months I was a mess emotionally, so I tried focusing on my job. I recently went to a family dinner and to my surprise, both Gabriel and Chelsea were there. To sum it up, this post is already too long. Sorry about that. My family decided to side with Gabriel, because apparently he and Chelsea found their true love in each other, and while they hurt me, I should try to forgive them and accept it. I told them exactly what I said to Gabriel. From now, act as if I don't exist. They have been storming my phone with calls ever since. TLDR. My GF cheated on me with my brother. My family is on their side. There's a grandbaby about to enter this story and that's what's making them draw a line. Go no contact. Just wanted to add as I think more about this. Your brother is so dependent on your parents and you that he couldn't even get his own GF. Couldn't get a job on his own. Couldn't get a car on his own. You and your parents have provided everything for this man. And your parents keep encouraging this behavior. Unlike you, they have given him everything. And it's led to him being the worst type of person. This man laughed in your face over this. And your parents essentially supported that. There is no reason to keep them in your life. If they really truly cared, they would at least condemn your brother's actions. Instead, they are supporting him. It's absolutely wrong. Go solo, man. You'll be so much happier. If you are financially independent, you should cut contact with your parents as well. If you don't, you will have to see your brother and Chelsea occasionally and hear about them. I think you should put distance between you and all of them. Move in and change whatever is necessary to make them no longer part of your life. Time to cut ties with people that have no honor and respect. Man, I would keep on doing what you're doing. Edit them out of your life. I understand that as a parent you need to love both of your kids. But you can do that and acknowledge when one messes up. Sounds like your brother can do no wrong in their eyes. Block them. You don't need toxic people like that in your life. Your brother betrayed you in one of the worst ways you can be betrayed. It sounds like you don't need them, as you are completely self-sufficient. Removing these people from your life is going to be freeing and the best thing you can do for yourself. In my opinion. Anyway. I'm sorry your entire family was killed in that horrible shredder accident. Leave the trash well alone. That's your parents included. You deserve so much more than being treated like a second-class being by your own family. Now you have the beautiful opportunity to build your own chosen family. I know it is hard to see it just now, but there are people who you will meet in life that become like a family. They love you for who you are. They bring peace and happiness to your life. And they support you. I have been NC with my parents since I was 16 and can say my chosen family is the best. It might not be the biggest, but it is mine and doesn't bring drama to my life. Having a good, successful life is the best revenge. But first, get some professional therapy. Your whole life has been turned upside down by callous, selfish people. Make sure you are mentally supported to allow you to heal and have healthy relationships in the future. Well done for not resorting to violence. Even though your brother deserves it. What you do is you disown your brother. You've spent his whole life sticking up for him and this is how he repays you. Next you disown your parents. And make sure you tell them straight why you're doing it so that when they lie to other members of the family that lie can be refuted by you being sure of what you told them. It's going to be hard, but this is the only way to get back at them. Ignore all of their calls. Detach and attempt to live well. It's the only way to have true revenge. Sheesh. I'm so sorry for what happened to you, brother. Your parents, your brother and your ex are all awful people, to put it nicely. Best you just cut contact with them all since you seem to be financially dependent and quite competent. Just move on from this awful chapter of your life. Maybe move abroad even if you want to. You deserve a heartfelt apology from all of them. And know that once a cheater, always a cheater, so your brother will get his due. That sucks and is super lame on their part. I say go live your best life. Whether you want contact with them or not is up to you. But your brother owes you an apology. It's clear that he has been given so much and now he expects it. I would go and see with them and live your best life. Perhaps in a few years you'll update us that your brother has discovered his 4 kids aren't his. And you'll have the joy of karma to toast to. I would advise you to find a job in another city and stay away from them completely. Yes, this wouldn't be something I could deal with. Every time I'd see them together it would remind me of the pain I felt. I think it's good you go to little to no contact. I would suggest that you go no contact with them and low contact with your parents. If you want revenge, every time you see him remind him, she cheated with you. She will cheat on you. They will tear the relationship apart themselves through lack of trust. I mean, they made their choice, man. You're not a person to them. I'd say Gabe is their son and you're just a dependent. Honest advice? Bail on all of them. They don't add anything to your life. You'll never trust or respect them again and they don't respect you. So you'll never respect yourself while around them. Block M. Tell everyone who asks that your parents condone infidelity and dishonesty. It sucks. It'll suck for a while. But move on with your life. I'd probably also look for a new job. Preferably in a new city. I am very sorry for you. I think you made the best choice with NC. Don't let anyone tell you that you owe someone forgiveness because they are genetically related to you. It's not a true loss in the end because those people are not your family. Family is the people who love you. Focus only on those people who enrich your life and not on toxic people who only make you unhappy. There is an old saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Your whole life you supported him, protected him. You were part of the same coddling your parents showered on him. He was taken care of by all of you. And the result? He ended up a selfish, spoiled brat. One lacking any empathy. One who yet again relied on you and your family to spoon-feed him. He couldn't even go out and find his own partner. And look, of course they sided with him. They always have. Your entire life has been that, except for this is the first time you've been on the receiving end. And do not interpret that as me blaming you for this. More that you have to see this was just part of a bigger trend. One you didn't even realize you were participating in. One that you'd have hoped would leave him humble and understanding of others, but clearly, unfortunately, did the opposite. If this wasn't enough to wake him up, nothing ever will. He will crash his way through life, supported by your toxic parents. Your ex miserable by his side when he gets bored and wants a new toy. Be the ramification. Be the one thing his stupid spoiled existence can't get. That no matter what he does he will never have a brother who loves him again. And avoid the whole family that let this happen because they too made their choice. Your parents are not good parents for supporting your cheating little bitch and your snake in the grass brother. Sorry this happened to you, op. Honestly, she sounds like trash for even cheating, but with your brother is another level of sickening, and her brother just plain ass sucks because he is flesh and blood. Her family sucks 1000 times over too. They are not entitled to your forgiveness. You do not need to do anything for them. They betrayed you. And your family expecting that is messed up beyond words. I think it's good you went NC. Protect yourself and your peace of mind. Try to heal and live life. Block M if they persist in trying to overthrow your boundaries. You have every right to feel the way you feel. I hope you find happiness with someone that deserves you one day and her family can go suck a wet fart. Peas. Hope Chelsea gets cheated on or her brother. I'm a vengeful person. I honestly hope that relationship crashes and burns. Edit. Don't let anyone tell you to get over it. Screw M. Her feelings and pain are valid. Anyone expecting you to compromise for cheaters don't belong in your life because they clearly don't give a damn about how you feel to accommodate others' needs. So very sorry this has happened. Your brother. Ex-girlfriend and your parents are reprehensible. You've learned, in a very sad way, that you are better off without any of them. I have no advice to give. I just hope, with every fiber, that you get over this and have a much better life without them. You deserve it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.